2 words. Not a pickup line, not a rehearsed routine, not some clever psychological trick you found on the internet. Just 2 words, spoken with the right intention at the right moment that activates something deep inside the female brain that most men don't even know exists. And here's the part that changes everything. It's not what the words are, it's the detail behind them that separates the men women forget from the men they genuinely cannot stop thinking about. Stay until the end. This will completely change how you communicate. The real difference, after studying thousands of interactions between men and women, one pattern becomes undeniable. The men who attract the most aren't the best looking. They aren't the wealthiest. They master one thing that most men spend their entire lives avoiding: direct emotional communication. While most men are stuck in circular conversations, trying to please, afraid to offend, second-guessing every word, the men who truly stand out operate from a completely different place. They don't chase validation, they create emotional clarity, they don't hide behind humor or small talk, they express intention. Think honestly about your own experience. How many times have you softened what you really wanted to say, diluted your intent, played it safe, only to end up overlooked, forgotten, or dropped into the dreaded nice guy category? Attraction isn't about doing more. It's about communicating differently. Word 1, I want. The first phrase is, I want, and before you dismiss it as too simple, hear the psychology behind it. When a man says I want with calm, grounded confidence, he does something most men spend their lives avoiding. He takes ownership of his desire. He doesn't wait for permission. He doesn't hide behind ambiguity. He steps into direction. Compare these 2 texts, hey, maybe we could hang out sometime if you're free, versus I want to take you out Saturday. There's a place I think you'll love. Feel the difference, not intellectually, emotionally. One creates hesitation, the other creates momentum. One asks, the other leads. Leadership in attraction isn't about control, it's about clarity. When a man lacks direction, a woman unconsciously feels like she has to step into that role herself. And the moment that happens, attraction begins fading. Clarity is magnetic, certainty is attractive. A man who knows what he wants stands out in a world drowning in hesitation. Word 2, I appreciate. But here's where most men stop and where you go further. I want, alone, without emotional awareness, can read as self-centered. That's where the second phrase becomes essential. I appreciate. While I want communicates direction, I appreciate communicates perception. It tells her you don't just desire her, you see her. And being truly seen is one of the most powerful emotional experiences a woman can have. Instead of ending a meaningful conversation with "that was fun," you say, "I really appreciate how you think." There's a depth to your perspective that's genuinely rare. You didn't compliment her appearance. You acknowledge something deeper, something personal that makes her feel understood. And when a woman feels understood, she opens emotionally, not because she has to, because she wants to. Now combine both. I want to see you again. I appreciate the way you challenge my thinking. You're not just expressing desire. You're attaching meaning to that desire. You're giving her a reason to feel chosen without sounding needy. Because there's a critical distinction here. You are not needing her. You are choosing her. That difference is everything. The hidden layer, congruence. Here's where most men destroy everything without realizing it. They say the right words with the wrong energy. A woman doesn't just listen to what you say, she reads your energy. If you say, I want to take you out, while your voice wavers, your posture collapses, and your eye contact breaks, the message doesn't land, it creates confusion. And the brain interprets confusion as lack of confidence. Congruence is when your words, tone, body language, and emotional state are completely aligned. Slow down before you speak. Ground yourself, open your chest, relax your shoulders. Let the words come from certainty, not performance. And after you say something meaningful, stop talking. Silence is one of the most underused tools in communication. Most men fill silence because it feels uncomfortable, but silence creates anticipation. It gives her space to feel what you just said, not just hear it. Say, I want to see you again. Then stop, hold eye contact, let the moment breathe. That pause amplifies everything you just said. The practical exercise: starting today, do 3 things in every meaningful conversation. 1. Express one clear I want statement. Direct, grounded, specific. 2. Give one genuine I appreciate statement. Not generic, point to something unique about her. I appreciate how calm you stay when things get complicated. That says a lot about who you are. 3. Allow at least one moment of intentional silence after something meaningful lands. That's the entire framework. No scripts, no tricks, just presence, intention, and specificity. Here's the principle that ties everything together. Clarity creates attraction. Appreciation creates connection. Presence creates impact. Stop chasing the outcome. Start experiencing the moment. Because ironically, when you stop performing for a result, the result starts moving toward you. A woman doesn't remember exactly what you said. She remembers exactly how you made her feel. Speak with intention. Mean every word. And then have the confidence to let the silence do the rest. Like and subscribe if this landed. More real talk on the way.